Farming and health. At the core of food security is not only the need to provide sufficient, safe, and nutritious food to fill empty stomach, but also to avoid malnutrition and diet-related non-communicable disease (NCDs). Sustainable agriculture practice can support this goal by encouraging the optimal use of resources and by preserving the ecosystem. Unfortunately, many cultivation practice and extreme weather conditions have combined to disrupt food system around the globe. This is the source of sourcing nutrient deficiencies and diet-related NCDs agriculture, affected food security and malnutrition in a variety of ways. Quality crops with high yield, affordable, nutritious and available. It also provide more micronutrients, hence there are less chance of developing deficiencies. According to the World Food Programme, in 2023, about 345 million people around the globe face acute level of food insecurity, with 783 million experiencing extreme hunger due to wars, low economic growth, climate shock, and high fertilizer prices. Globe, every third person in malnourished, a figure predicted to reach in 1-2 by 2025. Currently, 151 million children are underweight and 380 children who are overweight have greater chance of developing NCDs later in life, including cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, cancer. At Pakistan is the fifth most densely inhabited country, carrying the burden of NCD, which continue to rise and accountable for 58% of all the death. The SDSG 2023 and the UN Decade of Action on Nutrition 2025 have educated food and health privilege by the remodeling and food system to eradicated of all forms of malnourishment and prominent cause of diet-related NCD that can be achieved by adopting sustainable agriculture system, better species of seed, sensible fertilization, and more efficient use of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium fertilizer, as well as the use of organic fertilizer to improve crops production and quality, while reducing soil pH and increasing the availability of iron and zinc in the soil and grain. Modern biotechnology uh, can also be used to increase the bioavailability of these nutrients in step crops. Plant growth and production depends on soil nutrient, which product 950 of food affecting nutrient composing and availability to the body. To increase yield, chemical spray, pesticide, and antibiotics are used in the large quantities. Unfortunately, these also kill useful pests and negatively impact soil health and nutrients. It is also estimated that 20 lakh deaths annually are associated with fault application of pesticide, mostly in developing countries due to poor awareness. Besides ignoring the social and economic dimension, environment factors are not considering in conventional farming affected food sustainability and conductivity, recruiting planting of the same crops, extreme use of fossil chemical fertilizer, pesticide, and excessive use of water and energy resources increase the cost and decreased nutrient are also hosted in environment. Meanwhile, the excessive use of fertilizer can pollute underground water, including drinking water resources. For encouraging sustainable approach in farming, regenerative agriculture has appeared as significant uh, alternative. Practices such as restoring soil healthy by growing cover crops, rotational crops, and composting will help resource fertility and enhance availability. Climate change is another global health threat. Alternation in temperature change in the rainfall pattern and storm and drought condition affected crop quality and quantity. Regenerative agriculture contributes to climate change adaptation and reduce GHG emissions and conserve water resources. It also useful to biodiversity conservation. Agriculture attainment need to be promoted in view human health and safety. Unfortunately, policy making is soft, conductive, and silent so that there are employment gaps between farming practice and health sector. It is imperative to focus on the cultivation of nutrient-dense crops rather than quantity. Appeared public-private partnership and initiative can promote agro ecology research, while agriculture and health administration should work closely and realize that farming practices are directly associated with health and nutrition and adaptation management. Attitude is required to work on regenerative and sustainable agriculture practice to restore and nutrient all the health of soil and protective environment resources while increasing the crops nutrient to avoid deficiencies and diseases. The writer editor of scientific investigation and global network of scientists. Thank you.